Yo, what's up? Dawg here. Alright, so if you saw the title of this video, you probably know what I'm going to be discussing today. Yeah. Pretty crazy week. But, alright. So, I'm pretty new to, like, Instagram, that Gram Gang. I know some of you guys might have had it for a while, but, like, for me, it's this kind of exciting and scary thing. Which is, it's kind of a double-edged sword, if you will. So it's cool, but, sometimes I get a little nervous. So, I post this photo. Me and this girl at this party, chilling out. It's a pretty laid-back photo. My boys comment some nice things like, yo, keep it up, getting up there, bro, what was your ownership share diluted down to? Stuff like that. And I say, thanks, boys, thanks, boys. I'm riding high. Then I see this random comment from this random account. It says, nice caption. I think, whoa, who's this? Why do they love my caption so much? But it's like, hey, fans from around the globe, I ain't complaining, not complaining at all. Then the account comments something else. It says, yikes. I look at, what do you mean, yikes, And I'm like, all right, this is no good, this is not cool at all, but whatever, I'll take a deep breath, and I'll calm down. Then I get another notification, same account. One more comment. I'll just break it to you plain and simple, guys. It said get a life. And that kind of sent me into a spiral of confusion. And, typically, I don't give a fuck. You guys know that. I never give two fucks, But, this one just kind of hit me. Hit me hard. And I think, goddamn, So I had trouble sleeping that night. I'll be honest with you guys. I really did. But I get up in the morning, I'm better than ever. I love to get back up on my feet. You guys know that about me. A few days later, I'm walking to class. I run into my boy Ned. We're joking around, we're saying funny things. He says, hey, why are your pits so sweaty? You got these sweaty pits all the time. And I say, all right, Ned, like, jokes aside, that's pretty fucked up. And he apologizes. We dab each other up. I go to my class. He goes to his class. I'm in class. I'm sitting there, fucking bored out of my mind. This shit's boring, you guys. Put me to sleep, would you? But my teacher, she let us out of class early. I think, all right, well, here's the thing. I got this class next with my boy Ned, but I don't really have enough time to go back to my room. I've got this small amount of time on my hands here. What do I do with it? So I think, all right, I got an idea. How about I go smoke a J in the bathroom? I walk over. I say, hey, puff, puff, pass, but I'm just passing it to myself because I'm alone. But, I'm getting fucking high. I'm smoking that shit in the bathroom. I leave the building. I walk over to my next class, because I check the time and I say, Jesus, took a while. But I go over. I see my boy Ned, he's waiting there for me in class. I say, well, what's up, Ned? He's like, hey, what's good, dude? I say, you're not going to fucking believe what I just did, Ned. He's like, dude, what could you have done that I wouldn't? I say, Ned, listen, I smoked a J in Eddard, the bathroom of Eddard. He goes, are you fucking out of your mind? I say, no, dude, that's just how I like to roll sometimes, okay? I'm sorry if that's not cool for you, but that's how I roll. He's like, dude, he taps me up again. I say, fucking Ned, dude. Then the teacher, she says, boys, quiet down. And I say, all right, teacher, yeah, gotcha. Like, I'm sorry if this wasn't in the itinerary for today. But, jokes aside, we be quiet. My boy Ned, he gets up a little later. He's like, gotta use the bathroom, teacher. She says, excuse me? Sit down. He sits back down, but he mutters under his breath. He says, get a life. I laugh. I laugh pretty hard. I think, dude, Ned, you gotta fucking calm down. You can't just say that to the teacher. But it's funny. And then I think about it for a second. Get a life. I've heard that before. Where have I heard that? And then it all comes rushing back. And then, the puzzle pieces, they kind of all come fitting into place. And I look at Ned and I stand up in my seat and I say, Ned, what have you done? He looks at me and he knows what I'm talking about immediately. He's committed this crime and I'm supposed to just sit here and take it. He sits up, he starts yelling. We're fucking yelling at each other, screaming. Before you know it, the rest of the class is screaming at him too, and I'm like, hell yeah, you know, fuck this guy. This guy can't get away with this sort of shit. I look back and my class isn't screaming about the same thing I am. So I go over to the window where they're at, and I'm like, what are they looking at? You know, what could be so upsetting? You know, Edard is on fire. The whole building. And I say, whoa, you know, we get sent back to our class. I mean, our dorm rooms. And, you know, I'm chilling out there. 38 dead in the fire, burned to death. You know, I guess I forgot to put out that J. You know, it happens. But this is what I'm talking about, guys. I know weed can seem like this fun thing, you know. I love smoking pot, you know. I hear kids say that all the time, but, like, for real, it's best, you're gonna want to stay away from that shit, guys. It's no good. It's no good. Well, alright. That's why I don't smoke weed anymore.